Alrightio, is this working? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's working. Okay, people of Earth, people. I don't know what I'm trying to speak in a weird accent. I don't know. I got 6 out of 10. Not as good as my 2 7s the previous 2 weeks. But I guess I'll take it. I mean, I try to aim for 7s. I don't get them most weeks, but I try to aim for them at least, because for me 7's a good score. 6 is just like, to me it feels average. 5 and below is when you're starting to ring your alarm bells and realize you're terrible at tipping games. 6 just means air. Yeah, it just means air. This is the air number of tipping for me. In my comp, actually, I haven't checked. I don't think I checked my comp last week, so I think we should I was gonna say rectify or ratify. It's rectify that. Courtney is currently winning. 66 tips, so fair enough. I don't want to sound offensive, but you're male or female, because I'm fairly certain I have known a Courtney who's a girl in my lifetime. I've also known a boy who's Courtney as well. So, which one are you? I'm just double checking. Or are you neither? Are you just let me know, because yeah, it's a general name. So is Jordan, actually. Jordan could be a girl or a boy. You never know. So could Sam. Damn. I don't know what's gotten into me. I've not been drinking anything or anything. I've got a bottle of water. That's all I'm doing. Hello, Thomas. How you doing? Right, Hayden is second. Right, we got a lot of people above 60. I have got 57, so I'm getting there. Next round, I'll be there. In before I get 2 next round. I just want to go and see how many we got in our comp. 142. Okay. I did make a screenshot. Is it on pictures? No, it's not on pictures. Where was it? Local Disc C? No, it's not on that. It's on... Ah, yeah, there we go. I think it was round 6, because there's a prize for this comp, but after round 6 I closed it, so I screenshotted all the names. So whoever joined late after round 6, unfortunately you'll be ineligible and you'll be playing for fun. But yeah, I think most of the people there anyway are just playing fun anyway. But maybe some of the top ones will be thinking, I want that prize money. Well, it's a voucher, but you know. Right. Actually, in the rankings, look, who's got the most in the rankings? 71. 71. I mean, how'd you compete with this? like genuinely, like Jenny is on fire, mate. Where am I on the ladder? In my comp? That's a good question. That's a good question. I am 57 is here. I'm somewhere here. And it's that. There we go. I'm 72nd. Yeah, definitely. Definitely could be better. Right. So the ones I got wrong. I mean, I got right for Carlton, and I thought I would jinx them. I wasn't trying to jinx them, but I went for a different minority, so I thought I'd go with Carlton, and they won. The margin was a bit bigger than 2, but fair play. Predicted Geelong correct. Predicted the Bulldogs correct. Predicted Melbourne correct. Those were 3. I wouldn't, maybe not obvious, but 3 that were fairly easy, straightforward tips. Adelaide v St Kilda. I tipped Adelaide because I thought they'd pull off a shock. They did not. Guess they weren't that far off, but still further off the pace. Richmond v Essendon. I predicted Richmond correctly. Predicted the Giants correctly against West Coast Eagles. There's an important one because that was my Gauntlet tip. I am still in the Gauntlets. I have now used up the Giants. This is perfect, right? They've only won 3 games and I've ticked them off. So that is massive. This one, I am not annoyed about getting it wrong. I thought we would lose to Brisbane, but we, the mighty Fighting Hawks, we won. 117 points as well to 112. That's a mad game. That's actually a really mad game. Collingwood, I got wrong. I thought Freo would beat them at Optus. Collingwood just pulled that off. I guess I could have used Collingwood for my Gauntlet, I guess, but I would never have risked it on them at Optus against Freo, especially this year. Freo have been pretty good, and then suddenly they go and do that. They were second. Like, what's going on, mates? So yeah, some shocks. I mean, I say some shocks. This was the main shock. So the ones I got wrong, one was a big surprise, one was my team winning, and one was a big risk. So I guess not that bad in that context, but I still want more than 6. Yes, I am very happy with that. We won some big games this year. Brisbane and Geelong was the highlight for sure. Right, yeah. Actually, what was our best win this year? I mean, beating North is always fun, but they've only won 1 game this year. Smashing Port was fun as well. Losing to Carlton by a point, that was not the one. And then the St Kilda loss. Yeah, and then we beat Geelong by 2 goals. I was just trying to find out which round we beat Geelong in. We had a very up and down season, but the games we have won is usually quite a big game. I lost to Melbourne by 10 as well. You got 7 out of 9. That's cool. But the ones we lost still sting a bit sometimes, especially the Essendon one. That annoyed me quite a lot. Seeing that. Right, let's actually tip round 11. Let's go. I already know what my Gauntlet tip is. Last week I was not sure, but this week I am sure what my Gauntlet tip is. Before we get to that though, let's predict the 9 games. Sydney, I think, will beat Richmond. I'm going to go for a 15-point victory. Brisbane, I think, will beat the Jovis Giants. Geelong, I think, will beat Adelaide. I'm not trying to rush, by the way. I'm just looking at this thinking, yeah, they're obviously going to win for all of these 3 games. Melbourne, I think, will beat Freo. Western Bulldogs at Optus, I think, will beat the West Coast Eagles. Why have I got a bad feeling about this game? I've got a bad feeling about this game. Geelong's the biggest one for us. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's hard to beat them, and also there are rivals, so it's extra sweet as well. This might surprise you, but I'm gonna go for it. Gold Coast to beat Hawthorn. You can see it happening. I can see it happening. I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't trust my team enough. St Kilda, I think, will beat North Melbourne. Collingwood v Carlton. See, this is my problem, right? Collingwood usually beat Carlton. Yes, I know the Magpies are usually better than they are this season, but they did just win in Perth against Freo. A good Freo as well. Then again, I didn't see the game, so maybe Freo were just really poor. I don't know. I think Port will beat Essendon, so we'll stick with that. I might go Collingwood, and this is not because I'm against Carlton or anything. I actually quite like Carlton, and they're fun to watch, usually. And I hate Collingwood. So, me tipping Collingwood is kind of mad, because it seems very unlikely. But, risks are there to be taken, guys. Risks are there to be taken, right? Collingwood to beat Carlton. That is my big risk. I guess Gold Coast winning is a risk as well, but, it's tough. Like, with my team, I'm always, very nervous. And I feel like us losing against Gold Coast is something that's very much possible. And I hope I'm wrong, but it's something that can happen. And something I hope doesn't happen, but I can see it. I can see it. But my big risk is definitely Collingwood. Uh, as a Dogs fan, Gold Coast almost beat you. Yeah, and we've lost to Gold Coast a few times in recent memory. So I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. Yeah, so those are my tips, and let's go to the Gauntlet because I'm still there somehow. Never lasted even past the second round of Gauntlet, so I've done well. So what we've got left is St Kilda, who I struggle sometimes with trusting because you never know of them. I feel like they're one of those teams where they could definitely beat anyone, but they could also lose to anyone. Gold Coast, I mean North Melbourne I haven't used yet, and that's the biggest worry. They have won a game so far. I mean West Coast as well, a big worry as well. Actually, they both won one game each. I don't know when I can trust them, to be honest with you. Gold Coast. It is Gold Coast. It's hard to trust them. Hawthorn are my team. We're very up and down this season. You never know. It's like a lottery picking Hawthorn. Then you got West Coast, only won one game as I mentioned. Melbourne are the one where you can look at them and you can think safe. Like at some point you can tip them and most likely get them right. Obviously they might lose eventually, and I think they will lose a few games this year, but they'll still be the top dog. So I think it's good to save them for a future round. Geelong as well. They're not as strong as Melbourne, but I think they're a team that can be saved for a future round. Same with Sydney as well. Richmond, a bit up and down. Adelaide, risky, but they can win a game. So I guess with most of these, you just got to wait until they play West Coast or North, or even Essendon, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. But my Gauntlet tip for me is fairly simple. St Kilda. They're currently 5th. They're doing okay. Some ups and downs, sure. But they're playing North at Marvel. I think they can win this game. And if they do, I can get the Saints out of the way. And I feel like that's a good team to get out of the way. Because I can't trust Hawthorn or Gold Coast. I can't trust West Coast against Western Bulldogs. Melbourne and Geelong, I want to save. Sydney, I think I can save. Then you got Adelaide and Richmond, who have got 2 games that I don't think they'll win. So St Kilda for me is my tip for the Gauntlet. Let me just refresh it just to double check, just to lock it in. Yeah, there we go. I don't need to, but I have trust issues sometimes. But round 11, team selected. We are good to go there. Your Gauntlet tip is Port to beat Essendon. Okay, that is a good tip. That is a good tip. I think I already used Port as well. Yeah, I already used Port, but that would have been a good option if I had Port remaining. You've been sub for 2 years. That's awesome, mate. I appreciate the support. I really do. That's amazing. Thank you for subscribing and being a loyal viewer. Safe bet. You mean St Kilda? I think so. If that's what you meant, I think so. Yes, I think that can definitely be it. There's still 12,000 left. It was only like 14,000 last round. I think it's starting to get a bit harder to go through. I don't expect to win this, but so far it's going so well. Let me just check the other rounds just to like see certain things. Like oh yeah, bye rounds are next as well. Gold Coast against North. Now that's a possibility right there. Adelaide against West Coast. Another possibility. Essendon, they play Carlton though, that's tough. Richmond could beat Port Adelaide. Freo to beat Hawthorn is a shout. I'm trying to look and think and see. Oh, where could I tip each team? Adelaide. I don't know about that one. West Coast, Essendon. People are already tipping these, you know. I mean, some people do tip at the start of the season for everything, so it kind of makes sense. I'm trying to look at like what easy game do West Coast have. I'm worried now. West Coast have got a tough game every week. I clicked on round 18 instead of 17. Hawthorn, 17. how to... I'm not going to go further too much, to be honest. But yeah, these are my tips. Damn, I can't get all 9 and... I mean, I can. I could just do this, but no. That works. So, my Gauntlet tip is St Kilda, and my tips are Port Adelaide, Collingwood, St Kilda, Gold Coast, Western Bulldogs, Melbourne, Geelong, Brisbane, and Sydney. So, yeah, those are my tips. Let me know yours down below after the stream ends. Hello Expo, how are you doing? Hello Epic Indian. How come everyone's coming in when the stream's ending? What's going on? Hello Leonard, how's my day? Well, it's 1:30 AM now, so my day's about to end. I'm gonna go to sleep. Actually, I'm gonna stream on Twitch first. Then I'm gonna go to sleep. But yeah, my day's been okay. I woke up, went to work, came home. Just been chilling. You got 8 last week. That's good. That's well. I only got 6, so I've been terrible. So yeah, that is it for today. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.